Hey guys, so today what I want to do is I'm actually going to show you how I go about making my melt and pour soaps, and today I'm going to do something or make something a little different. I'm going to kind of make a seashell ocean kind of soap, and I'm going to fragrance it with mango papaya fragrance oil from Candle Science. I'm going to add a little bit of vitamin E oil as well. And I got that from Nurture Soap Supplies. So all you need to do is I usually buy a 25-pound box of the clear oil soap or melt and pour glycerin soap, and then I buy a 25-pound just plain white kind of shea butter melt and pour soap. But I ran out of that, so I'm actually using what's left of the soap that I had purchased from Michael's, and they just come in this little block, and you just buy them. I think when they're on sale, sometimes you can get them for about $25 or so. So all you're going to need to do is just take any kind of knife that you have that you want to use for cutting the soap, and just cut small sections. And I've already got some in my measuring cup here, but I just like to cut them in little rectangles, and then after I cut them into little rectangles, I just cut them smaller, and that way they melt faster in the microwave. And I've also added some blue pearl mica in there, and I'm just going to douse it a little bit with some rubbing alcohol to help the mica kind of stick to the soap. And that also, to me personally, it helps whenever it's melted down. So I'm going to pop this in the microwave on 30-second bursts. If there's still a little bit left in here, once you melt it down maybe once or twice, just put it in the microwave for about 10 more seconds each time until it's fully melted down. You don't want to make it too hot or you'll burn the soap, and it may just come out over the sides of your measuring cup or whatever kind of microwave safe container you're melting these in. So I'll bring you guys back as soon as this is melted down. Okay, so now that we have our melt and pour soap all melted down, it's nice and smooth. So what you're going to do is you're going to add your oils. Make sure it's not too hot. Right now my melt and pour soap is at 135, and around 120 is whenever you pour layers, you want it to be at 120 or below, and that way it won't melt your next layer. But we're not really doing layers today. We're just gonna do a basic soap bar. So just mix in your oils. You can pretty much eyeball how much you want to put into your melt and pour soap. At times you don't want to add too much, or it'll mess up the makeup of your soap and you'll have issues with the soap hardening. I'm going to check and see, and whenever you add your oils it will drop the temperature. So I'm going to add a little bit of vitamin E oil as well into this mixture. And today I'm using the 9 square mold that I got online. You can find them at Amazon or any other soap supplier. And for the top, with the decorations, the seashells, I'm actually using this small mold that I got on Amazon. It's just a little pink mold. It's a silicone mold. It does the trick. The only issue I have with it is that the mold, when it was made, seems to not be completely flat across the top, because the soap likes to kind of dip over into the other molds. So if you're trying to do different colors, the best thing to do would probably just to do it carefully. Maybe whenever you get yours will be a little bit better, because this actually, I think this, I can't remember where this ships from, but they're probably all made differently, and maybe where I live, maybe it got a little warm in the box and it got smushed in a little bit. So yours could be different if you decide to order one of these. So now we have the fragrance oil mixed in, and you want to mix it for a good minute or two, that way that all the oils are incorporated. So now what we're going to do, so that the soap gets to all the corners, we're going to spray our mold with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. We're also going to spray the top of the soap, and we're just going to pour it into our mold, not all the way to the top though. and you want to save a little bit left over for whenever we make kind of the adhesive layer of the seashells. So you want to keep a little bit in your measuring cup. If you use most of it, that's fine. You could just add a little bit more melt and pour soap. Your color will probably vary after that, because you probably won't be able to get an accurate color match, but that's okay. With the sea soap, I'm probably just going to add a little bit more. That way it's a lighter blue. Just add a little bit more of the melt and pour to it. If you want a more vibrant color, I would suggest going with the clear or honey based melt and pour soap that you can get at Michael's. If you want more pastels, go for the white. Depending on what kind of mica you are using, or you can use the color drops that are meant for soap, you may be able to achieve a more vibrant color, but it's totally dependent upon the soap that you use. If you use a clear base, you'll have a more vibrant color. You'll probably have to use a little bit more because it will cause it to be a little bit translucent, and this will cause it to be more opaque. So I'm gonna melt this down. Once the top layer cools and then this layer cools as well, or the soap inside cools, I'm gonna add the second layer and I'll bring you guys back. Now that the soap is cooled off, I'm gonna add the next layer. I've already sprayed the top with rubbing alcohol to help adhere the layers. To add a little bit more into my mixture, but we'll go ahead and finish this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these small seashells into the soap, and also I've given them a spritz of rubbing alcohol so that they will stick into the soap. And then once this soap bar is ready, I'll unmold it and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so we're back about 2 hours later. The soap has fully cooled, so now we can take it out of the mold. Just gently pull back on the sides and then lift from the bottom. And you can see the embeds that I made, the seashells. And then you can tell the part where I had to redo the top batch for the embeds to stick in is lighter, but that's okay with this soap. And I also added some of the glitter from the cold process soap video. It's the exact same glitter, and I also added some to the seashells to kind of give them a little shimmer as well. You can see they just kind of stick in there, and it gives it more of a three-dimensional look to the soap. It's really neat if you have a bathroom that is kind of like an ocean theme or beach theme. You can have this out as a decorative soap for people to use, or you can give it as gifts if you know a family member likes the beach. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button down below. Comment and let me know what other videos you would like to see as well. If you'd like to see more cold process or melt and pour soap, just let me know what you would like to see more. And also, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.